At UFC 309 at Madison Square Garden, Bo Nickal faced off against Paul Craig. During the fight, fans started to chant, "Overrated, overrated." This was somewhat infuriating to me because I absolutely disagree. It is a belief here at the Zach Riddle channel that Bo Nickal is very underrated. I'll present my case. Argument 1. This is a New York crowd. As we all know, New York judgment is a few fries short of a Happy Meal. Case in point, New York's voting record.
Children of the community are the children of the community. I don't know what's wrong with you young people. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? You exist in the context.
This is another national treasure that the people of New York has given us.
In the occupation of Palestine is just an increasing crisis of humanitarian condition. And that to me is just where I tend to come from on this issue.
You use the term the occupation of Palestine. What did you mean by that?
I think what I meant is like the settlements that are increasing in some of these areas and places where Palestinians are experiencing difficulty in access to their housing and homes. I am not the expert on geopolitics on this issue.
The second point that I would argue is Paul Craig is a bad dude. After the fight, I heard multiple people call Paul Craig a can. Paul Craig is a hard day at the office for every single person that gets locked into the octagon with him. I've heard many criticize Bo's decision to not take Paul to the ground. I would like to remind you that Paul brings to the table the ability to submit anyone. He has the nastiest triangle choke in the game. My first case in point, Jamal Hill, who is currently the number 3 ranked light heavyweight in the world. Look at Jamal's arm flop. A can, huh? Now let's watch Paul Craig slip in a triangle on Magomed Ankalaev, who is currently the number 1 ranked light heavyweight in the world. Watch how sexy this is in slow motion. Even though that choke is nasty, I fully believe that Bo had the ability to take Paul to the ground and submit him inside round 1. But he didn't. Why? I'm of the opinion that Bo didn't take it to the ground because Bo was playing the long game. Bo needs that time on his feet to continue to develop his overall fight game. How did Bo do on his feet? He beat the brakes off Paul Craig, especially considering that Bo completely took his takedown off the table. When Bo brings that threat of a takedown, his stand-up is absolutely brutal. His opponents are so scared of being taken down that they don't have the ability to block his shots. Even with Bo taking wrestling off the table, he still dominated that fight. And that is quite impressive to me. If you think Bo is overrated, you really don't know Bo. Spend some time watching his wrestling matches. You'll see how special he is. You'll see the passion, you'll see the skill, you'll see the athleticism, and you'll see that there is not a person in the UFC that can touch Bo Nickal's ground game. Not even Khamzat Chimaev.
You went from being on your back to the pin. What happened?
I've been doing that move since I was 6. No other need to freak out or anything. I knew he was going to his back.
9th meeting between you and Miles Martin. I see you pacing before the match. What's going on in your head?
Let's get this. This is what I live for, all right? I train every day so I can come out here and be an NCAA champion. We can win team titles at Penn State. That's what we do. That's expected. That's what we do at Penn State. You come to Penn State, you win big matches, you win team titles.
Congratulations, Bo. Mike.
My final thought, stop with the ginger hate.
It pisses me off. Ginger people do have souls, all right?
All right?
I'm redheaded, and I'm proud of it. All right?
All right?
Don't freaking be like that, okay?
Thanks for watching.